pulling the Chansey out. Okay. He knows exactly what to do. But so do I. I'm going to make you pay for that one. What's up, everyone? It's Tim from TimPlaysAGame here with Pokemon TCG Live playing on PC. Tonight we are taking a look at one of the newest EX monsters to come out of the Stellar Crown. I have to remember the name. I was about to say Shroud Fable. Stellar Crown set. It is Galvantula EX. A lot of people are going starting with Terapagos EX, but I've had more experience playing with Galvantula EX, so I feel a little bit more comfortable starting with this one. Galvantula EX, 260 Stage 1 EX monster. Not great, but its attacks make up for it. You have to evolve from Joltik, unfortunately, and Joltiks never have good HP, so good luck keeping them on the field for too long. Its charged web attack is 110, plus 110 more if the Pokemon is a V or an EX monster. We've seen a lot of Pokemon Vs that people use for support, like Rotom V, Lumineon V. Just two off the top of my head, they have less than 200 HP. The Mew EX that a lot of people use support has only 180 HP. So this Pokemon right here is actually pretty decent for taking that out, that attack. We also have Fulgurite. Weird name, but I think that's how it's pronounced, Fulgurite. You discard all energy from this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. They can't play any item cards. It's kind of like a Poltergeist effect, plus 150 more damage. Now, the problem is you can't really use this attack every turn because you're discarding a Grass, Electric, and Fighting energy every time you use it. So there's no real way to keep using it over and over again, unless we have ways. Now, in order to get it, unfortunately, the only real drawback to this deck that I've seen is the Joltik. It's a 30 HP basic Pokemon with an amazing attack. I thought Clayfa was the best 30 HP Pokemon, but this one right here might give Clayfa a little run for its money. Jolting Charge, search your deck for up to 2 basic Grass energy and 2 basic Electric energy. So 4 energy you can get with this attack, and you can just attach them to your Pokemon any way you like. Shuffle the deck afterwards. One of the best cards in this set, in this Stellar Crown set, is the Joltik because it helps Galvantula out so much, and we have ways to use this. If we have a bunch of Joltik on the field, like one in the active, one in the bench, you can put one Grass, one Electric on this guy, and then one Grass, one Electric on the bench. So you got a backup for next turn in case anything goes wrong. I mean, with 30 HP, things are going to go wrong. Now, support. Now, this thing, remember, Fulgurite is the attack we want to use mostly every turn to keep our opponent locked down. If we can hit him with a Fulgurite and a Charged Web, that's 290 to most Pokemon and basically a knockout. It's going to knock out basically anything that I can see. I don't think, unless something stupid strong comes up. Radiant, we have Radiant Greninja for support. We won't be using that too much, but in case we do get locked in early on, we only have 9 energy in this deck, but we can pull back a lot of those energies, so concealed cards isn't necessarily a bad idea. Rotom V, there are going to be times with this deck where we won't be able to attack, so Rotom V helps. I had Mew EX in here earlier. I think you're going to see in the first battle Mew EX, and then I had TM Evolution there. I took Mew EX out and TM Evolution out, and I put 4 Sealstone in its place. That's just a very mild change, though. We have Bidoof and Bibarel for draw support. Also, with Glass Trumpet, we just need many normal monsters as we can. So, this helps. But yeah, with Industrious Incisors, drawing to 5 cards will definitely help us out. Mainly, the thing about this deck is I only run 2 Ultra Ball. And I probably should have run more, but again, I don't know. Some people go with Prime Catcher over Hyper Aroma. I kind of like Hyper Aroma, though, just to get out all my Stage 1s. You can experiment with this. This deck has surprising a little bit of wiggle room where you can use certain monsters. But yeah, 2/2 line of Bibarel. We have Blissey EX and Chansey. I'm using this Chansey over the other Chansey, over the, was it Twilight Masquerade, or yeah, it's this one. You can't really see it, but now this one it has lucky bonus. If you took this Pokemon as a face down prize card during your turn and your bench isn't full, that's big detail, because in one of my battles my bench was full and I couldn't use it. Before you put it into your hand, you may put it onto your bench. If you put this Pokemon onto your bench in this way, flip a coin. If heads, take one more prize card, which is great. And actually, I could have won the game in that battle with that if I did not have a full bench. But the problem is this deck kind of has a full bench, so you can kind of wiggle room with that Chansey. I would probably do the other one, looking back. Blissey EX is... Well, we're not going to have Chansey on the field too long. We're going to have Blissey EX. We want to get these guys on the field. Blissey EX, once during your turn, you may move a basic energy from one of your Pokemon to another of your Pokemon. We have a item card called Glass Trumpet, which puts energies on normal monsters, so normal Pokemon, so we're going to be doing that. And Blissey EX will help move them around. Also, we have the attack Return, which we might use sometimes. You may draw until you have 6 cards in your hand. I know we have the barrel drawing until we have 5 cards in our hand, but if we use some of those cards, Return actually works well too, doing a straight 180. This is not a dominant... Well, it's kind of a lock deck, but not really an overkill deck. So doing like 2-hit KOs is kind of the goal here. When we don't have Galvantula, we'll kind of fall back on Blissey. I don't want Blissey in the active spot because that 4 retreat cost is murder for this deck. Murder on the deck. And then we have Squawkabilly EX to help get help with the first turn. It's also another normal monster, and its motivate attack can attach basic energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. So we haven't really explained how we're going to get Fulgurite charged up. With some of the trainer cards, with Glass Trumpet here. If you use this card only if you have a Terra Pokemon in play, which we do, Galvantula. Glass Trumpet basically choose up to 2 of your benched colorless Pokemon. Attach basic energy from your discard pile to each of them. We've got Blisseys, we've got Bibarels, and we've got Squawkabilly to a lesser extent. So we will have at least 2 colorless. Especially if you're using Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Generally, you're going to use those to get the Joltik or the Bidoof, probably one of each. You want kind of like 2 Joltik and 1 Bibarel, and ideally a Chansey on the bench to start. If you can get that 4, you're golden. We have Earthen Vessel because we do use some energy in this deck, like a good amount of different types. We're going to want to be able to pick and choose which ones we get, so Earthen Vessel helps out a lot. We talked about Glass Trumpet. We have Hyper Aroma as the ace spec. Like I said, I went back and forth between putting Prime Catcher and Hyper Aroma in here. But because we do run 8 Stage 1 Pokemon, you're going to kind of want to... Even if you're just grabbing 1, it pays for itself. Because you're getting that Stage 1 Pokemon, you're doing what Ultra Ball does, basically. Which is why I only have 2 Ultra Ball in here. And looking back, you can probably... I might take out the Hyper Aroma and put in Prime Catcher and then work in another Ultra Ball somehow. But I like the ability of just getting everything out. So Hyper Aroma, in my opinion, is better for this. We have 3 Nest Ball. Nest Ball probably going to use to get either Radiant Greninja, Rotom V, or Squawkabilly. More often than not, if we can get it on the first turn, Squawkabilly. Any other turn, Radiant Greninja or Rotom V. Night Stretch. If we have like good... That's the thing. I don't like Squawkabilly, but if we have like Rotom V can... Like if we have a good hand and we want to keep certain cards, I'll sometimes go for Rotom V. Or if we have the Forest Seal Stone nearby. That helps too. We have... Night Stretcher. We have 1 copy of Night Stretcher. Put a basic Pokemon or basic energy from your discard pile into your hand. That works very well on retrieving certain monsters, on certain things that get lost. It's kind of like a Super Rod, but we don't. Yeah, well, we don't really have. We don't really have the. I'm trying to think of the word. I think I just like the Night Stretcher better for this. 1 Switch. Now, why the 2 copies of Switch? Why 2 copies? Because Blissey's got a retreat cost of 4. Bibarel's got a retreat cost of 2, which isn't so bad. But if the Blissey gets pulled in... Actually, and Chansey also has a retreat cost of 2. But more often than not, if the Blissey gets pulled into play, it's going to be ridiculously hard to pull it out, to retreat it. If you don't have the energy for it. So one thing you can do is you just go in and start attacking with it, but you kind of want to keep the Blissey on the field for when you get Glass Trumpet and you can move things around. The ideal play here with Blissey EX, Glass Trumpet, and Galvantula. Glass Trumpet to basically use Fulgurite, you lose the energy. We also have, we didn't talk about Powerglass yet. We'll get to that. Yeah, let's just talk about it now. We're going all over the place. At the end of each turn, if this Pokemon, this card is attached to is in the active spot, you may attach a basic energy card from your discard pile. So, you put the Powerglass on the Galvantula. You use Fulgurite. Discard the Grass, the Electric, and the Fighting. So, at the end of the turn, you can pull one of those back. Glass Trumpet comes in. Next turn, you can pull back those other 2 cards. If you got the if you got at least 2 Blissey, you can pull one of them onto the Galvantula and use Charge Web. If you have another Blissey, you can pull the other one onto Galvantula and use Fulgurite again. You can actually cycle this attack a number of times to keep your opponent locked down. So with that and we also have Crispin. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards of different types, reveal them, put one of them into your hand. This is very important. The first one goes into your hand. The second one goes on to the other Pokemon. You just attach to one of your Pokemon. So, if you search your deck and only get 1 energy, that 1 energy goes straight into your hand, and that's where the card effect ends. This is important. If you get 2 energy of different types, like you can do, the first one choose one to go into your hand, and then the other one goes on to your Pokemon. Now, why is this important? Because there are instances in this deck where you will only have 1 energy or 1 type of energy in your deck, in which case Crispin only searches out that 1 energy and does not attach anything. So that's kind of the drawback to this card that I really want to hammer home. We have, do we have, I don't have Super Rod in here. I thought for sure I had Super Rod in here. Okay, we might want to, nah, you don't need to. I mean, really Crispin just kind of cycles out the energy. We use basically Powerglass and Glass Trumpet to get those energy back, and Earthen Vessel. So yeah, we have enough stuff to search energy out with. Let's see. We have where did we stop? We stopped off with Switch. We have 2 Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball probably going to use those to just get out the Galvantula, get out the Bibarel or the Blissey in case Hyper Aroma is in the prizes. Then it's kind of then we kind of have to fall back on Ultra Ball to get out stuff, which it's not a bad little thing. I think in some of the videos in some of the games I talked about putting another Ultra Ball in here just because I wanted to make use of Bibarel's Industrious Incisors and could not. But honestly, I keep the Bibarel in here for Iono and Unfair Stamp. Yeah, this deck can be quite dominating, and with we can lock down item cards, but we can't lock down supporters, so Iono will mess us up. Speaking of supporters, we have Arven. We have 3 of them. Arven basically to get out Powerglass, to get onto Galvantula. We can also put it on the Blissey EX. But honestly, I think the Galvantula would being able to cycle through Fulgurite better would make better use of that. We also can get the Forest Seal Stone if we got the Rotom V out. 2 boss orders. This is to pick and choose which monster you knock out. With Charge Web, we are swinging for 220 on EXs and Vs. So if they got Pheasantipity out, if they have, we don't have a Pheasantipity in here because it actually doesn't help the deck too much. Drawing stuff is not too hard to do with the Industrious Incisors with the Rotom V. So I went against the grain on this one, decided no Pheasantipity in this deck. I think a lot of builds are not actually having Pheasantipity. It's not the great card everyone thought it was. 210 HP is kind of murder. What else? We have Iono. We have 2 of those. If things go wrong, you're gonna wanna if you got like a bunch of, I'm trying to think, what did I do? There was an instance where I needed to use Iono. Oh right, it's to put basically cards I don't need back to the bottom of the deck and just kind of shuffle things out. You can use Iono even if you're ahead with prize cards. Iono's just kind of like just a safety net in case things go wrong. Or if you want to lock your opponent down, you can use Iono. If they have like 1 prize card left, you can Iono, then use Fulgurite. They get the 1 card. And if that 1 card's an item card, they are SOL. 4 Seal Stone on the Rotom V, search out specific stuff. And then 2 Power Glasses. You can go 3 Power Glasses, but this build uses Rotom V. And then 3 on the Fighting. The Grass and the Electric Energy are kind of how I go. It's a pretty good little deck, but yeah, you gotta have fun with it. You gotta move things around to the way you're liking. I think I actually made something pretty good here. So let's test it out and see how it goes. Alright, we got a good setup. I'm going to start with Squawkabilly. It's not the best one to start with, but I want to keep the Bidoof on the bench. Actually, you got... Oh, wow. This might be a mirror match here. Well. Let's not hide anything. Here, Joltik. And do I want... Do I want the Mew? I think it'd be smarter to go with the Chansey. Actually, yeah. Yeah, crap, I forgot about the Squawking Seas. You know what, let's just do it. Hopefully the other Bibarel isn't in the prize cards. I'm still a little leery on this deck. I have the idea of how it should work. I mean, maybe this guy will do it better, and then I'll steal this idea from him. He used the other Chansey. I like this one. I mean, this one right here, you attach a basic energy. That's kind of good. He's pulling the Chansey out. Okay. He knows exactly what to do. So do I. I'm gonna make you pay for that one. Do I want to do this first? Yeah, we'll do the Industrious Incisors first. Didn't help much. Gonna get Glass Trumpet and Powerglass. Oh, I have a Terra Pokemon to play. What the heck? Okay. Oh, there's no energy in the... Okay, well, alright. That's right, I thought I discarded the energy. Okay. That's... Yeah, I thought I discarded energy with Squawkabilly, so it's still early for me. Okay, he's gonna get probably Evolution or some type of energy. My guess is Earthen Vessel and maybe TM Evolution. I should have put the Powerglass on Galvantula, but I'm switching gears here. He's got his Bibarel, that's good. He's got his Blissey, so he doesn't need TM Evolution. I didn't even see what he got. Powerglass on the Blissey, okay. Is he just copying me now? I don't know. Now he's gonna Industrious Incisor, so... Jolting Charge is probably going to power up the back too, since this one's gone. Which isn't a bad idea. Oh, he doesn't have the electric energy. Wow, that's unfortunate. Like, really unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, this is unfortunately is my only play right now. Cards, yeah, one. Ooh, I can use that Ultra Ball. Just to, like, limit my hand down a little bit. There's Crispin. I can use that very effectively. My guess is he's gonna bring out... He's got it already, yeah. No, he's gonna have it. If he's bringing this guy out, he has it. I don't think he's going to go for the item lock. Unless he gets Earthen Vessel. You know, he attached for turn, didn't he? I think he did. There's Glass Trumpet, yeah. Yeah, he's going to pull the Grass Energy. Does he not have Fighting Energies in this deck? About this. The other Fighting Energies in my graveyard. Pulling this for now. Oh, it only works on benched. Okay. I might have to use Squawkabilly's attack. Okay. Draw the one card. Well, none of the Chanseys were in the prize cards. But if they were... Okay, he's got the Galvantula now. I don't think he'll pull it back. Unless he has another switch. He's used one already. Some of these decks will have one switch, two switches, and a prime catcher. If he has the prime catcher, that's golden. Oh no, I think he used Hyper Aroma. No, I used Hyper Aroma. Yeah, I used Hyper Aroma because I used the Bibarels too. He's gonna move the Fighting Energy. He's probably gonna. Nope, he's going for the attack. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna get the knockout with Galvantula next. I'll get two more cards. Night Stretcher. Oh, it's only gonna get me the Bibarel. Yeah, okay, I can get the Fighting Energy next turn. I have not used my switch yet, so... I think I have two switches in here, yeah. Alright. Unfortunate, but I get 2 prize cards, so that's good. Hopefully, there's something I got caught in the prize cards that I needed. Oh, fighting energy. That's what it was. The fighting energy. Okay, so he's gonna get me back this time with the Galvantula. He's gonna pull back fighting energy probably next turn, but I'm gonna Fulgurite him. Hopefully, there's his Glass Trumpet. Dang it. Okay. I'm gonna item lock him next. Now I'm down a Blissey, so that's gonna hurt a lot, but I can get one. I can get the Chansey up and the Blissey ready next turn. How many Glass Trumpets? I still have 2 more Glass Trumpets in the deck. Okay, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I never moved the energy off the Squawkabilly. Oh well. Wow, he didn't pull the fighting energy back. Oh, he didn't have one. Oh. Well, I do. So yeah, might have been a bad idea. I just don't want him using any item cards right now. More than anything else, I don't want him using any item cards. Okay, he's gonna get a kill here. Okay, I was like, how did he use Powerglass to do that? No, he used Boss Order. I'll let him have those 2 prizes. Well, TM Evolution came up late to the party. I might replace that with Powerglass. This hurts. He might have me here. Yeah, all my energy are my prize cards. Glass Trumpet, okay. Treat this. Probably should put more Ultra Balls in here just to discard cards. I only got the 2. Eh. I'll use Hyper Aroma, that's why. Yeah, if I use Hyper Aroma, do I really need TM Evolution? I don't know. I should probably go for the 3rd Powerglass. I'm in good shape here because even if he does evolve... Yeah, the next one, I just need to take out something. I got Boss Order ready. Unless he plays Iono. Which, there's one already. There might be another one. There's probably another one in there. Okay, he conceded. Alright. Sloppy first match, but we pulled it out. Good game. Going first this game. Got the Joltik. I got a Rotom V. I'm not sure if this is going to be in the previous video, but in the previous battle, I switched out a couple of things. I took a Mew EX out, replaced it with a Rotom V. I took a TM Evolution out, replaced it with a Forest Sealstone. See if this helps out. Billy. I am going first here, so I gotta be careful on some things. Like I have more of these in my deck, so I'm not too worried about losing a couple of them. Squawk and Seize. There we go. We'll insta-charge. This might be a Kingdra deck. If it's a Kingdra deck, we're golden. Because, yeah, Kingdra EX has a weakness to electric type. Should be a freaking dragon type, in my opinion, but whatever. Let's see. Wow, yeah, I can wreck him. Unless he can find a way to do 30 damage, though. If he, I mean, it's not impossible. Interesting that he went with the reverse thrust Horsey. The Hook, there's another Horsey that knows Hook that has one water, for one water energy you do 20 damage. I think the reverse thrust kind of protects it, yeah. And he only pulled that out with Buddy Poffin. That's actually smart, because if he plans on filling up the other bench spaces with King's Order, he probably has something. Probably a Greninja, Radiant Greninja, or maybe a Squawkabilly. Ooh. Okay, very interesting. He's going... Yeah, we'll probably get the Baxcalibur back. But I am going to have a fun time with this one. Yeah. Well, he's gonna sacrifice a Horsey for a Horsey, that's fine. Like that. Okay, now we play Crispin. Grass. Should I use... If I use Fulgurite... I would lose my energy. I can't use Fulgurite. We just gotta go with Charged Web for now. I did have another Crispin, dang. Yeah. Okay, well, you know what? Let's make this interesting. There's the Lumineon V. He's probably going to get Irida. Irida is going to get Rare Candy and the Kingdra. The Kingdra is going to get the Baxcalibur and the Blastoise and the Horsey. Unless he wants to discard... He could also get Ultra Ball and then some other water monster. Yep, he's doing... Oh, he's going straight for it. Okay, I approve. King's Order. We can keep using Charged Web. This is going to do 440. He's really in kind of a rough shape right now. There's the Water Energy on Lumineon V. That was interesting. He probably knows the Kingdra is messed up. Yeah. There's the Blissey. Where were you last turn? Everything's coming up Tim right now. I'm going to hold off on that. I'm actually going to use Fulgur right now. There for now. I have Crispin. Yeah. Okay, sending out Lumineon to take a hit. I just need to stall him a little longer. Bulgarite stopped him from using any item cards. But didn't stop him from using boss order. Probably pull out the Bibarel. I have Switch. I also have Crispin. Oh, God. Okay, get this out of here. Alright, I got 2 of those now. He's got no draw engine, though, so... should be alright. Could use Crispin again. Actually, I don't think I have the energy. I just don't have the energy. What was that? Let's use it just because. Yeah. And instant charge. There's the switch I needed. I was looking for Arven, but yeah, that works too. The Arven to get the switch. Here, he's got the energy retrieval now. He could use the attack, actually. Knock out the Bibarel and return the Lumineon V. That would help him a lot. The problem is... yeah, the problem is the Blastoise and the Baxcalibur is going to have to come out. I can knock out either one of them. No, he's actually got a good plan here with the Lumineon V. Yeah. And 1 water energy for that. So he'll get the knockout on the Bibarel and return the Lumineon V. There goes my easy kill. Probably gonna send out either Blastoise. Well, actually, it'd be smarter to send out Blastoise. And because of that, I'm sending out Galvantula. Yeah, this is just crazy tight matchup right now because Kingdra thrives on everything being water. Powerglass on that. I think I'm going to use Fulgurite again. I'll get the fighting or grass energy back. I think the grass energy would be the best thing. Hey, oh, I don't have the bench space. I don't have the bench space to... okay. Dang it, if I didn't play that Chansey... oh my god. That would have been epic. Yeah, I do have a couple options for next turn, though. I can... he can't play any item cards, so he's going to have to power up Baxcalibur with what he's got, but unless he has 3 water energy in that hand. And even then, he'd have to... get pretty lucky. A couple things. Yeah, this is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Because I really do like the Kingdra EX deck. I tried to make it work so hard. I tried going turbo with it. I tried being smart with it. I tried... But the thing is, it's just that the first 2 turns really mess it up because you got to get the Kingdra out. Then on turn 2, if you have Kingdra out, good job. You got to use King's Order, maybe, to set up everything the way you like it. And then that's 2 turns you've basically done not attacked at all. So you've done no damage, so... Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Right. Good game, brother. There you are, boss orders. Alright, good game. And that is going to wrap things up for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to TimPlaysAGame, and stay tuned for more Pokemon TCG live videos. Till next time, this is Tim from TimPlaysAGame signing off, and have a good night, guys.